Eyewitness News live tonight at 11. Thanks for being with us. I'm Scott Wickersham.
I'm Erica Bryant. Tonight we're learning more about this man who died while trying to protect his co-workers from an armed robber.
Family members tell us Darnell Harris was shot and killed at that Steak and Shake restaurant when a masked man came in shooting.
Our Tina Terry is live outside the restaurant tonight. I know, Tina, you talked with his family about the tragic loss.
Yes, Erica, such a hard day for this family. Of course, they did not want to talk on camera, but they wanted to let us know about their loved one, Darnell Harris. They say that he had a good heart and lots of love for people. This is a picture family members gave us of Darnell Harris. They say the longtime employee of this Steak and Shake was loving and a protector by nature. Some say in his last moments today, he was trying to protect others from that gunman who came inside the restaurant.
My wife, she's a restaurant manager, and she had called me and started crying, started screaming, and she said someone came in and tried to rob him, and one of the employees came and stepped in, and I guess the guy pulled his gun out and shot him.
Police say the robbery suspect shot Harris.
911, do you need police, paramedic?
Probably police and medic. There's shots fired at the Steak and Shake over off of South.
Okay.
Pineville police arrived, and detectives say they exchanged gunfire with the suspect. In the end, the suspect and a customer were injured, and Harris died on scene.
It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's heartbreaking right now.
Now, everyone who knew Harris is coming to grips with this great loss.
This is more than just someone you work with. I've been working with this person for more than 8 years. It's family. It's hurtful.
Yeah, and at last check, the other person who was shot, a customer, was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries. Police have not released that person's name, but certainly people in this community praying for their swift recovery tonight. Back to you.
All right, we're praying for them too. Thank you, Tina. We also spoke to several other people who witnessed that shooting today.
That includes a mother and her 8-month-old who were coming out when the robber came in.
Walked right beside me. He could touch me.
Megan Walker says she looked inside, worried for her child's father, who was still inside the restaurant. She says she saw the suspect go right up to an employee and shoot him, then started shooting everywhere. Her child's father somehow managed to get out, and the two ran for safety, and then started recording this cell phone video.
We were jumping in our car, and he was following, shooting behind us.
You can see the police move in and arrest the suspect, and then medic arriving to the scene shortly after.
Now, the man police say is responsible for this shooting is Eddie Doe, and we learned Doe has a criminal past.
Our Glenn Counts is live tonight outside the Mecklenburg County Jail. And Glenn, you found out that Doe had just been released from prison earlier this year.
Well, you know, Erica, over the past 10 years, jails and correctional facilities have been like a second home for Eddie Doe. And in January, the system gave him another chance at a fresh start. This is Eddie Doe as he's being loaded into an ambulance and taken from the scene. Here is his mugshot. Doe has a long criminal history: assault, fraud, attempted robbery. And with today's incident, there is soon to be a murder charge. But it's not the first time even for that. Back in October 2011, Bonsitu Patterson told us, "Oh my God, no words can explain how I feel," reacting to the murder of her 17-year-old daughter, Ariel. She has since passed away, but spoke to us by phone back then.
I just felt it in my heart like something was going to happen to her.
Ariel was shot and killed at this house on Arborough Court. 2 men were arrested. One of them was Eddie Doe. Even though he was charged with first-degree murder in 2011, prosecutors plea bargained it down to accessory after the fact of first-degree murder in October of 2013. Doe was sentenced to 87 to 114 months in prison. Minus credit for time served, he spent 9 years behind bars. And on January the 14th of this year, he walked out of Albemarle Correctional a free man. Now, tonight we talked to one of the officers who actually worked on that case, and he told us that back then Doe showed absolutely no remorse, and he is totally convinced that he should have never been let out of prison. Now, tonight Doe is still in the hospital. No word on his condition. Back to you.
All right, Glenn, thank you. As for the 2 Pineville officers involved in that shooting today, they are on leave right now. That is standard, on leave with pay. Of course, we have a lot of questions still in this investigation. Be sure to download our WSOC TV News app. That way you'll receive any updates sent right to your phone.